What is going on, everyone? Happy Sunday, happy Monday, depending on the time you're watching. I hope all of you have a wonderful day today or a great night, because I know all of you watch worldwide. Make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for me to go ahead and start off, or dislike, whatever you think about today's video overall. But most importantly, go ahead and comment down below another project or anything you want us to go ahead and talk about. I do want to go ahead and get some feedback back, but today we're going to be talking about Let's Talk About Shiba is going to be today's title. So today we're going to be talking about what is going on with Shiba, what I believe in Shiba, and how and what we're going to be doing moving forward with the channel, because a lot of you have been asking me to go ahead and make some Shiba content, and I've been holding back, and I think now is the time to go ahead and begin to make those changes, because the channel will be coming out with new changes starting the month of October. Still same thing, just a little bit different. You're going to see thumbnails change a bit. You see content change a lot bit, and you're going to see a lot more content being produced. So I definitely do want all of you to go ahead and be involved a little bit more. So definitely go ahead and make sure to comment down below, and most importantly, go ahead and smash that like button. So as well too, before I do forget, go ahead and make sure to support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to 9,100 in sign-up bonuses. I know it says the event has ended, but trust me, I just ended up sending a message to the team at MEXC, so we will be getting all that fixed. So don't worry too much about that, but let me go ahead and check if I am officially live on my end, so give me 1 second. What's up, Tillery? I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty well. Hope you're having a great day today, bro. So here is the MEXC link. So a lot of big things are being done this coming up month for the channel. The month of September, I thought it was going to be a lot better, but it really wasn't. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to take L's in life and got to move forward. But what I'm really excited about is that I'm releasing the community called Decentralized Titans, which I know some of you did not like the name, so definitely go ahead and comment down below another name you would definitely like to go ahead and have. But I am releasing 3 tiers, and one of those tiers I'm going to be releasing this coming up week, which is a Ruby tier, which I will be offering for free. I will be making courses today on how to go ahead and leverage trade, so you're going to be able to access all these courses literally for free, and you'll have access to a Discord as well. So we're going to go ahead and start off with that. I want to go ahead and provide you my goal overall with this channel moving forward is to go ahead and provide you as much value as possible, and I'm obviously going to go ahead and focus on providing you as much free value. And yes, I definitely will go ahead and be offering premium services as well, but I do want to go ahead and start off with the Ruby service first, which will be free, and I will be offering a lot of free courses. So yeah, definitely go ahead and stay tuned for that. I will be working on that this week. So I have a very, very busy month of October coming up, and we haven't even started. So the goal will be to go ahead and release this free community by the end of this week. I will be working on all the courses today. How to leverage trade on MEXC for free, and as well how to set up a MetaMask wallet. I know a lot of you might be like, John, I already know this, but believe it or not, a lot of you don't know how to even navigate decentralized finance kind of way, how to use DEX tools, how to use Uniswap, how to use any of this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that specifically for the newbies that are new to crypto overall, and I want to go ahead and get everybody up and ready for the next bull run that's coming. I wouldn't want to say around the corner, but it is coming, right? And the goal is to go ahead and be prepared and ready for the next coming up bull run. So definitely go ahead and make sure to watch to the end of the stream. Comment down below so I can go ahead and answer questions. But we're gonna go ahead and start off with crypto bubbles and see what's going on. So the market seems a little bit half and half. We see some bullishness right now in the market. I am not bullish overall in the market. I'm actually quite bearish, and I'm going to be talking about the techniques that we're going to be doing moving forward. And this is the reason why I'm going to be focusing on releasing some free courses to teach you how to go ahead and leverage trade, because I think right now is the time you want to go ahead and be leverage trading. Obviously not financial advice. Always enter at your own risk. Leverage trading is super risky, but it's very lucrative if you do understand it. So I do definitely want to go ahead and get many of you at least understand the concept of leverage trading, so whenever you do feel comfortable, you can go ahead and start doing that instead of hoping and praying for the market to go ahead and come back, right? That's really out of your control. It's out of anybody's control. The bull run could really start. I think it's going to happen in a year and a half. But till then, I want to go ahead and make money in between the market, right? And another lucrative market is the stock market as well. The stock market has been going up for the past 8 months and continues to go up every day. And that's actually where I started. I started trading the stock market, trading options, and I'm actually going to go ahead and be diving back into options trading in the month of October, because I'm feeling very bullish. Overall, I think trading is definitely going to be bringing a lot of opportunities to the market. And those opportunities are only going to be presented to those that are ready. And that's why today we're going to be talking about Shiba, right? Why are you talking about Shiba, John? I thought you said meme coins are dead. No, they're not dead. I just think your typical meme coins that are coming out brand new are dead. As far as the Shibas, the Doges, and the original Pepes, I think those are the most bullish tokens. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you could also go ahead and leverage trade the Shibas and the Doges on MEXC exchange with up to 200x leverage, and that's what I've been doing in the last couple weeks. I've been trading a lot, constantly testing out new what is it called, I wouldn't even want to say techniques, but I've been testing out new methods to go ahead and trade. Leverage trading is a whole different ball game. It's more of a psychological game, but as you can tell, you can go ahead and see right here, if you go to my order history, I think it's right here actually, you can go ahead and see some trades I did do very good on, $41, $20, $48, and those were the trades that I was really actually like in like I was really testing these trades pretty well, and I was aware of what was going to happen. But obviously I do have some losers in there. I started off with a $300 account, currently right now at 159. I would say most of the trades that I did really well were because I was following discipline and I was following the technique that I had. All these losses that you see, like with TIP and all of this, like the $53 loss and all, these were pretty much just gamble plays, YOLO plays. I was doing leverage on super volatile shit coins that moved up and down, and I made some decent money, but I've also lost and pretty much gave it back to the market. So I don't recommend trading these kind of shit coins, the ones that are super volatile. Can you make a lot of money? Yes, you can make a lot of money very quickly if you understand what you're doing, but you could also lose a lot, right? So like the ones that you see that I've lost pretty big on is because I was trading very like super shitty leverage volatile shit coins, right? But the ones that I did pretty well were like on Solana. You see me trading some SHIB. I didn't do too much on that one. That was about $3 profit. Then you see the tip. I made some money on that, and I was a little bit up on my SHIB position as well. But when it comes to leverage trading, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. You're probably going to lose more money than make money if you are falling into the trap of trying to follow every trade and not sticking to a plan. And to the ones that I've made pretty decent money on a day, like 50 to 100 bucks a day is not too bad passively if you really think about it and you're actually dedicated into doing it. But the thing is that I've noticed that you could get stopped out very quickly if you're using the wrong leverage. So I usually always suggest anywhere between 10 to 20x. 20x is a little bit more pushing it, but if you go ahead and stick below 7 to 10x and below, you actually could go ahead and avoid a lot of losses and avoid getting stopped out. So as you can see right now, SHIB just dumped quite a bit, and now it's pumping back up right now on the 1 minute chart. So you can kind of understand how much money and how quickly you could actually make money with leverage trading, but you could also lose a lot of money, right? So I don't want to go ahead and make it seem like it's very easy. I think it's very simple, but when it comes to leverage trading and trading in general, it's more of a psychological game. It's more of a 90% psychology, 10% patterns. If you go ahead and understand the 90%, then you're going to be doing very well. But what I've also understood, I think it's better to go ahead and trade probably once a week, once every couple days, whatever you feel comfortable. Ever since I did do that, I kind of jumped into this Bitcoin position and ended up getting stopped out on my position. Luckily, I put a stop loss, so I only lost about 60 bucks. Could have gotten a lot worse, but currently right now my account's back up 159, so I'm not too worried. Like I said, this account's more of a testing to go ahead and see what methods work better for me, what markets I want to go ahead and trade. I do not want to go ahead and make it seem like it's very easy trading. It's not. It's very difficult, especially if you're not disciplined. If you have like a full-time job or career, it's not going to be too easy. I know a lot of people that do navigate towards it, but it's really about what you feel comfortable, right? Do you want to trade at night? Do you want to trade in the morning? You have to understand the markets, because the markets are open 24/7. So you could be sleeping and somebody could be trading and you'll be stopped out of your position. So you want to be very cautious when it comes to that. My volume's a little too low. How about now, bro? Is my volume good, Tillery? Hope my volume is pretty good. Go ahead and comment down below if everything's pretty good right now at the moment. Hello. Okay, I think that's a little better if I can see. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and show you that because leverage trading, as you can see, look, Shiba's already pumping right here. So that's what I wanted to go ahead and show you, and I will be making a course on how to go ahead and place an order, how to go ahead and buy and sell, how to go ahead and put a stop loss, what I've been seeing so far as a technique that works best. I've noticed that as long as you stay under 10 to 11x, under that, you're pretty well, you're pretty much pretty set, right? But anytime you use anything above the 10x, I've noticed a lot of volatility goes pretty bad. And most of my losses have been because of using very high leverage. Look at this. This is a 48x leverage. So it could go either good or bad. So I don't suggest doing any of that. I suggest probably sticking to around 7 to 11x. I think it's really reasonable. And when you see these trades, those are the kind of the leverage I was using. I was sticking to the 11x max. Anywhere above that, it's super risky, and for me personally, I just don't like. So it's really, some of you are going to be very good at trading with 100x. Maybe some of you would be better with 3x. Maybe some of you don't want leverage whatsoever, right? So it really all comes down to whatever you prefer. It's not a one size fits all. So I do want to go ahead and keep that in mind. But course will be coming up today, and I'll be showing you how to go ahead and open up an account, how to go ahead and learn how to take profits, how to enter a trade, and the best ways to look at the charts, because you don't want to be using this MEXC chart right here. I think, in my opinion, is the worst, and it's horrible when it comes to trading. You want to go ahead and trade a position using TradingView, in my opinion. But anyways, enough with that being said. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on with the overall meme coin sector at the moment. So taking a look at DEX tools right now, we do see a little bit of half and half in the market. We do see some projects wanting to go ahead and go up, and we also see a lot of projects taking a massive dip. So we're going to go ahead and see how this market moves moving forward. Like I said, it doesn't surprise me. I am not bullish on meme coins. I think this is the best time you want to go ahead and stack up on USDT, and honestly, just go ahead and wait on the sidelines, gamble a little bit of money if that's what you want to go ahead and do. But for me personally, I'm staying out of the meme coins right now, like about 99% until I see a move and a reason to go ahead and trade this market. Same thing with leverage trading, guys. I'm not trading at all right now. In the next 2 weeks, I'm taking a break. Why? Because I've lost about half of my account on that, on some of my dumb plays that I did. I think I over traded, and that's the whole entire thing when it comes to trading, right? You want to go ahead and take a step back and see what you did right, what you did wrong, what worked, what didn't work. It's all about figuring out what you like and what you feel comfortable with. I can't go ahead and set up a plan for you and tell you this is exactly how you do it. That is BS. It does not work. Everybody is different. Everybody's personality is different. Everybody's risk to reward is different, all right? So I do want to go ahead and keep that in mind. Not because I'm not trading, it doesn't mean that there isn't money to be made. There's money to be made every day, right? Both sides. One winner, one loser. But I do want to go ahead and mention and be straight up right now that I am not trading these markets whatsoever. I think these markets are very volatile and risky right now, and there's a higher chance of you losing money if you're chasing some of these trades like I did literally last 2 weeks ago. I was chasing some trades I should have never entered, and I got a little bit of FOMO. And like I said, I'm human as well, right? I'm not perfect. I don't always do exactly the right thing, and myself as well. I enter some trades that I shouldn't have, and that's the reason why I'm taking a break, because there's no need for me to trade, right? There's no need for me to go ahead and trade if I don't feel comfortable trading the markets. So right now I'm going to go ahead and take a scoop of some W right now. This is my favorite flavor right here, Beach and Peach. We're going to go ahead and get one scoop to go ahead and get the stream up and running, get back my energy. I do feel a little bit exhausted today. I've been feeling quite exhausted the last couple of days, honestly, to be fair. But if you want to go ahead and support the channel, go ahead and use my W link down below, or type in PetPay2 on checkout. So a lot of you have been asking me, hey John, are you now like bearish on meme coins? Like, what's going on, bro? I'm not, right? But I want to also be realistic when it comes to what is going on in the overall structure of the market. I don't feel comfortable or confident in this market whatsoever, right? And when you don't feel confident or comfortable in this market is when you start making dumb mistakes when it comes to trading. And that's the reason why I'm telling you and I'm showing you that even though I'm telling you all of this, I'm also human and I also make mistakes myself, right? If I was perfect, trust me, I probably would have been able to achieve a lot of things, but I'm not perfect, right? I'm a human. I still act on emotion sometimes. Sometimes I feel like trading. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like making a video. Sometimes I don't. It's the part of the truth, right? It's the reality of life, whether you want to accept it or not, right? Not everybody's perfect. Not everybody's able to go ahead and obtain discipline, which is very, very important when it comes to anything in life, right? Being disciplined is one of the biggest things. So that's what I definitely do want to go ahead and tell you, that I don't feel comfortable with this market whatsoever. Doesn't mean there isn't money to be made. I know a lot of you have been giving me positions and a lot of you have been making a lot of money, just like Tillery and a few of you, Tim, in these meme coins. But for me personally, I don't feel comfortable trading any of these at the moment until we see the narrative begin to change, which we really haven't, right? And what we need to go ahead and see the narrative change, and this is the reason why I've been quite bearish with Bitcoin in the last, literally, probably in the last month or so. I've been really bearish in the last month and a half. I've probably been like the biggest bear when it comes to Bitcoin overall. But if you go ahead and see what's going on with the DXY, guys, for all those that don't understand what the DXY is, it's a dollar index. Every time the dollar goes up, typically Bitcoin falls, and every time the DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. So we definitely do not want to go ahead and see DXY go up, right? The higher the DXY, the higher the inflation, and the higher the market falls or lower the market falls. But it doesn't mean there isn't money to be made, right? It just means that in the market of crypto, those hopes that we're waiting for a big bull run is probably not going to happen anytime soon. I'm sorry to break it. But moving forward, I really do believe that the DXY is probably going to go ahead and break above the 106. And we're going to be looking towards the areas and territories of the 107 and the 108, right? And as I mentioned, I do expect the coming month of October to be a very volatile month, as well with the month of November. And I think that's the reason why I want to go ahead and release this course, to go ahead and show you how to navigate through the platforms that I use in order for you to go ahead and take advantage of this volatility. Like I said, I'm not trading right now whatsoever. Doesn't mean there isn't money to be made. There's a lot of trades and a lot of positions. Just enter whatever you feel confident. If you believe in Pepe right now, go ahead and enter that. I'm not here to tell you anything or otherwise, right? I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm just telling you this as a friend. I'm not telling you any of this as financial advice, but I'm just telling you based on my opinion that I don't feel comfortable with this market at the moment. I do believe that October and November will bring a lot of volatility and a lot of opportunities. And this is the reason why I'm having and I'm testing out a lot of different things that work for me in order to go ahead and take advantage of this volatility. That's why I have my MEXC account set up. That's why I'm figuring out what I like, what I don't like, the markets I like to trade. Do I like to trade in the morning? Do I want to trade at night? Do I want to trade for 15 minutes? Do I want to trade for 1 minute? That's the whole entire thing when it comes to this market, right? Do you want to go ahead and hold on to a crypto asset right now for 3 months, 6 months, a year, or do you want to go ahead and hold on to that trade for 15 minutes, right? You have to go ahead and enter whatever you feel confident and comfortable with. And in my opinion, I think this is the market that you just want to enter a trade and get out as soon as possible as you make those gains, right? Because this market is very unpredictable. As it could go up, it could really fall down a lot. We really don't know what's going on, but to be honest, we kind of do, right? Because we're looking at the DXY, and the DXY is giving us indicators that we are more than likely going to go ahead and push to the upside and break above these areas of the 107 and the 108. What does that mean? That means that Bitcoin will go ahead and take a hit, more than likely. Doesn't always mean the case, but it also means that we could go ahead and expect the stock market to go up even higher, which is the reason why I'm going to be trading now. I'm going to be trading options back into the stock market. And as well, I do believe, in my opinion, meme coin season is still around the corner, right? What indicators do we need to go ahead and get in order to go ahead and see what's going on? We're going to go ahead and take a look at those right now, and the reason why I'm bullish on Shiba overall. So Tillery says, I've been holding on Shiba for over 3 years now. Man, that's crazy, bro. That takes a whole entire different level of dedication when it comes to being patient to your investment. So a lot of props to you, Tillery, on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, and I'm going to go ahead and show you why, in my opinion, I believe even though I'm bearish on a lot of meme coins, I think Shiba is the play. Shiba is the play to trade. Shiba is the play to go ahead and hold. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because Shiba has been around for over 2 years. Dogecoin has been around for over more than 2 years. And then we also have Pepe that is just coming out, that just came out this year, but does have over a total market cap of over 100 million. I think it was last that I checked over 280 million. So that gives us indicators that it has a very strong community. And when it comes to shit coins and meme coins, you want to go ahead and jump into the communities that have a very strong community. And right now, with that being said, if the Shibas still have a strong community and the Pepe 4.0s or the Pepe 5.5s are dead and no longer have one, that should give you a clue that we are not in the time to go ahead and be gambling a lot of money in these shit coins, and you should focus on the ones that do work and the ones that are still here today, right? Because the thing is with crypto is that, if you're not aware, a lot of tokens disappear during the next bull run, right? And that's something you have to be very, very cautious and aware of. And one thing that we need to go ahead and focus on for the DXY to go ahead and begin meme coin season, I know I've been talking about this because I'm patiently waiting for this, guys. You have to keep this in mind. I'm literally patiently waiting. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm hoping that meme coin season begins soon. You know the reason why is because we're gonna make a lot of money. But if you don't understand what I'm talking about today, definitely go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you are brand new to the channel, because this is a very important indicator that I haven't seen any other shitcoin influencer talk about, right? Most of them just hope, pray that Bitcoin goes up and that causes meme coins to go up. No, that's not the case. We need Bitcoin dominance to go down. That means we need the money from Bitcoin to shift from altcoins, and from altcoins they move over to shitcoins. And this is what we need in order for that to happen, in order for meme coin season to happen. And I'm talking about the time where literally every shitcoin pumps over 10,000%, probably every day, right? In order for us to go ahead and have that kind of volatility and that kind of movement, we need to see Bitcoin dominance to go ahead and drop below 48%. And I know I talk about this every day on every stream pretty much, but this is a reminder to remember that the narrative has not changed. Do not go ahead and get influenced by the shiny object. Do not get influenced by the new shitcoin that came out. Go ahead and pay attention to what makes sense. Whether you want to accept it or not, this is an indicator that tells us what usually happens when meme coin season begins, right? And that's when Bitcoin dominance drops. So you have to remember that. Don't get emotional. Don't listen to these other influencers, these Twitter influencers talking about if you buy this shit coin is going to turn to $1. Can it probably hit $1? Yes. But in reality, you have to be very, very cautious and very, very careful, because we haven't entered the market where a lot of these shit coins pump. And the time the shit coins are going to pump, it's going to be around this time. So all the shit coins that we're currently holding right now at the moment is really going to go ahead and give us an indicator if they were really even bullish to begin with. Because as soon as meme coin season starts and our shit coins that we invested into don't pump, then that's a huge, massive red flag, right? Tillery says, but hey, Star Wars, bro, liquidity locked for 12 months. Nice. It got listed on MEXC too. Cool. Let's see what Star Wars is. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. It probably got listed on, I'm assuming if it got listed on MEXC, it probably got listed on, what is it called? On spot trading. Is it this one right here? $110,000 market cap. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at Star Wars right now. 110,000 market cap, 19,000 of liquidity, which I don't like, to be honest. 1,000 holders, $8,000 of 24-hour volume, which is okay, not too bad. And if we go ahead and take a look at the daily, I don't like this chart either. To me, I personally don't like charts like this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour chart right now. And for the 4-hour chart too, I don't really see anything that that doesn't tell me that, in my opinion, that this is a buy. I don't know the narrative behind it. Maybe it has a big narrative. The thing is with shitcoins and meme coins is that it's really all a gamble, right? It's like you're playing the casino game. And this is what all of you have to go ahead and be aware of. As long as you're understanding, you're aware that a lot of these shitcoins are gambling tokens pretty much, then I'm okay with all of you trading this, buying it, whatever you believe in it, right? But if you're going into these shitcoins believing that this is going to be the next Pepe reaching $1, I think that's when the problem begins, right? So you have to be very, very careful, very, very cautious. We're going to go ahead and see so it is actually Star Wars on MEXC. So we're going to go ahead and see that on spot trading, because I'm assuming it's probably on spot. I really doubt it is on futures because it didn't come out on futures trading. So let's go ahead and see where spot is at. Is it right here? I can't remember. I don't do spot trading too often. I do mostly only futures trading. Yeah, I don't even know how to change it, man. Let's see. I think it's this one right here. That's for spot trading, I believe. Perpetual, let's see. No, this is not it. I think it might be right here. Nope. Okay, spot right here. We're gonna go to spot. I don't know how to access spot trading on MEXC, honestly. I know how to do it on the phone, but not on desktop. That's just because I don't trade on desktop. Star Wars is right here. I don't trade spot on desktop for MEXC. That's why I don't know where it's at. But we found it. You have to go ahead and head over to spot, and then go ahead and click on trade token, and it should pop out. I don't know why it's not popping out though. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working, man. Let's see, I think right here we can go. Perpetual. Right here, spot. Star Wars USDT. Let's see how it looks like on MEXC. So MEXC has a better chart in my opinion. Better, not the best, but better than what we saw on DEX tool. So as you can see, usually when they get listed on MEXC or any top exchange, we definitely go ahead and see some sort of volatility coming in, right? We see a lot of price action coming in and pushing to the upside. And then usually you go ahead and see it follow up by tanking about 80% from where it pumped. So usually, in my opinion, what I've noticed, the best time that you want to go ahead and get into a lot of these meme coins is that you want to go ahead and enter these kind of meme coins before they get listed. So as soon as they're getting listed, usually is the best time to go ahead and sell your tokens. You want to go ahead and get into that buy the rumor, sell the news event. Usually you can't tell me no other project that usually gets listed on MEXC or any other exchange usually dumps 80 to 90%. So that's, in my opinion, obviously not financial advice. I think it's the best time to go ahead and enter a project is before they get listed on any exchange, whether it's MEXC, whether it's what is the other exchanges, BingX. I can't think of exchanges right now, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? The goal is to go ahead and enter these meme tokens before they get listed on major exchanges, because most of the time they always dump. Here's a prime example right here of Star Wars. A lot of people got hyped. They ended up, jumping into Star Wars for MEXC, and then ended up dumping about 90%. So for MEXC or any meme token that you get into, you definitely do want to go ahead and enter before they get listed on MEXC or any other exchange. And then as soon as they announce those news, that's the time you want to go ahead and begin selling, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but I've noticed, because I've been analyzing these tokens for a while, that that's usually the case that happens. And we're going to go ahead and see another project and see what usually happens when they do get listed on such exchanges. And this is another token right now that we're looking at. It's called Dork Lord, which I was really bullish on. And literally as soon as it got listed on MEXC again, we got a lot of hype. It pumped very high. It went as high as 0.02, and then it dumped all the way down. So I don't want to say, you know, really anything in particular. I'm not sure if it's the exchanges. I'm not sure if it's, you know, people catching on to the hype and capitalizing on this. I think it's a little bit of everything. I don't know. I can't tell you. But what I could go ahead and tell you, that if we're seeing this current pattern happen all the time, I think it's very easy and simple to say that we should go ahead and enter these projects before they get listed on MEXC or any other exchange. As soon as they get listed, you go ahead and sell your tokens and probably short the market all the way down, right? Because that's what we typically see when it comes to a lot of these shit coins, right? And it could also be the opposite. So you really can't time these shit coins, but we're looking at them right now. Let's see this other one, AI Deutsch. What happened as soon as it got listed on MEXC? As soon as it got listed on MEXC, same other thing. It started off right here. It pumped. It did really well, and it dumped another 90%. So in my opinion, I think that when it comes to a lot of these coins, you want to go ahead and enter before they get listed on any exchanges, and it seems like that might be the play moving forward, right? So for me personally, that's the reason why I'm not touching any of these shit coins right now, because we're not in shit coin season yet, and you're kind of seeing the same pattern being repeated over and over again with a lot of these tokens. I just showed you two different tokens, Dork Lord, AI Deutsch, that have the similar thing. As soon as they get listed on MEXC, they end up pumping a lot, and then they end up dumping about 90%. And typically the token's dead by then. So you have to be very careful. But with that being said, I like the volatility behind it, right? So if they are listed on futures trading for MEXC, it's usually typically the best thing to go ahead and do is long the market to the top and then short it all the way down. Because I did that with one of the tokens, and it was I think it was TIP token. I ended up longing the market at the top, and I ended up selling the top as well, longing the bottom, selling the top, and it looked really well, you know. So you could go ahead and take advantage of the volatility when these shit coins do get listed on MEXC. So another example is this one right here. I was actually trading this one as soon as it launched. I actually got in really early right here. You can't see it. And I ended up selling this top, and then I ended up shorting it, and I ended up making money both sides. And that's the beauty when you go ahead and trade these tokens and you're not committed to none of these communities. I love community, trust me, I do. But with the way crypto has been in the last couple months, I do not want to be involved in any of these shit coins whatsoever. You know, it's like, it's really typical of what they do. They pump a lot, like 90, 100,000%, then they dump another 60 to 90%. So you have to be very careful. There's a lot of money to be made, but as long as you have the mentality like I do, that you understand that this is what happens, then yeah, you can make a lot of money. And I definitely do recommend checking this kind of volatility, because you can make a lot of money. Tillery says they have a Telegram chat in 1 hour. Buy the news, sell the rumors. I think it reached 500K. Damn, that's a lot. Like Pepe 2.0. Yeah, Pepe 2.0, man. Honestly, Pepe 2.0 is another thing too, and that's really what opened my eyes, right? It's like Pepe 2.0 is what really opened my eyes to a lot of these shit coins. That's kind of the reason why I kind of have like a sour taste in my mouth now with a lot of these shit coins, is because of Pepe 2.0. It all started because of Pepe 2.0. Not blamed on Pepe 2.0, but I do see the manipulation that could happen when they begin to get listed on top exchanges. When they begin to get listed on exchanges, expect a lot of manipulation for the token that you're buying. I mean, a prime example is it's Pepe 2.0 as well. Look at this. Look at this with Pepe 2.0. Same thing. So we ended up pumping a shitload, and then we ended up dumping, and it got shorted all the way down pretty much to zero. And I ended up buying the market on Pepe 2.0 right here. I bought Pepe 2.0 right here. I made about 30 grand that day, and then I ended up entering right here again, and I ended up losing everything. Now I understand the game. Now I understand the game of what really goes on when it comes to a lot of these coins. They dump about 90% literally all the time. There's a reason why I don't really fall in love with these tokens anymore. I don't. It happened to me once with Pepe 2.0, and it's not going to happen to me again until I go ahead and really get an indicator that meme coin season is here to stay, which we're not. I'm going to go ahead and continue to long these markets, short the tops, long the bottoms, and vice versa. You know what I mean? It's like if I wasn't so emotional into Pepe 2.0, I would have just taken my profits right here, and I would have just shorted Pepe 2.0 all the way down, and I would have made from 30 grand right here. I probably would have made another 30 to 60 grand right there, and I would have came out of pocket over 100K in just 2 days. Like, what sounds better, 100K in 2 days, longing and shorting the market, or does having $0 to your name because you held on to this token that you really believed on because your favorite influencers told you so, that it was going to go to the dollar, and now you're left with nothing, right? So, and that's kind of the mentality that I've been asking myself in the last couple months, couple weeks, is like, do I really want to go ahead and have my money rely on a community that might not be willing to put in the effort? I don't, in my opinion. I would rather go ahead and trade these markets, understand what's going on with the markets, buy in, buy out, make my money, whether Pepe 2.0 goes up, whether it goes down, whether it's another shit coin. I would rather make money that way. You know what I mean? It's like I'm no longer doing the hold on, believe in the community BS, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, I think it's all BS. And I could be wrong, and I'm sure you're going to find a lot of winners that way. But because we're not in the market to go ahead and do that, I just don't believe anybody. Honestly, at this point, I really don't. Like, I really don't believe anybody. And I think, in my opinion too, like, you shouldn't either. I don't think you should believe half of the things that go on in this space. I mean, it's pure BS. A lot of it is really BS, and I'm starting to understand why people would rather trade the markets of Bitcoin and Ethereum and the top altcoins, because it's less BS to deal with, right? You can make money consistently as long as you understand what you're doing and you're sticking to your plan. But if you're gambling and hoping and betting that the developer does something for a community, for example, Pepe 2.0, then, you know, we're pretty much just hoping for something that might never happen. And for me personally, I don't like doing things. I don't like relying on other people that have control of my future, right? I want to be the person that is in control of my own future. And it's the same thing with SHIB. You know, I mean, you're seeing SHIB right here too. It ended up pumping around this time, and as you can see, it pumped at what time, guys? It pumped around, as you can see, it actually pumped around August, September 24th, and then from October 1st, it actually pumped all the way this high. And this is when SHIB was getting listed on all these exchanges, and it ended up pumping a lot, and then it dumped. It's a common thing. It's a common thing with every crypto, right? But in my opinion, I no longer want to be the person buying these tops right here because an influencer on Twitter told me so, or I believed him because I trusted him, and then I'm left holding the bag all the way right here while crypto influencer sold the whole entire bag on us and dumped on the market. So for me personally, I just don't want to be that person anymore. I don't want to be the guinea pig getting slammed every time when it comes to a lot of these coins, and that's kind of the reason why I'm changing on my strategy. You know what I mean? I'm going to be trading a lot of these markets now moving forward. I am going to be buying the tokens that I truly do believe in. I believe Shiba is going to be a really good token to go ahead and trade, in my opinion. I think SHIB is one of those tokens that actually does have real utility, and I think as well SHIB will definitely go ahead and bring in a lot of hype compared to a lot of these other meme coins. So in my opinion, I think it's the best way to go ahead and do it. MEXC people gonna short it. Don't feel bad, bro. I was about 6,000 and it went back down. Same boat, October. Yeah, bro. I mean, the whole goal is to go ahead and be accountable for one another, right? And that's the whole entire goal for this community. It's like, can I go ahead and sit here and take money from a lot of these meme coins and pump my own bags and tell you guys that everything's going to be okay, and that Pepe 2.0 is going to go super high, and that this token shitcoininu is going to $1? Trust me, believe me. Like, I don't want to be that person, you know. Mentally, morally, I don't feel comfortable doing that, especially to all of you. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. I don't have the kind of morals to go ahead and do that kind of thing where I'm getting paid on the back end, which is usually the case with a lot of these influencers. They get paid on the back end, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, a lot of the shitcoin influencers that you see on Twitter, maybe on YouTube, are all getting paid on the back end. They're getting team tokens, they're getting offers in the back, and the reason why I tell you this is because I get them myself too, and I deny them. All the tokens that I've talked about in this channel till this day, I haven't been paid. And the ones that they have offered me to go ahead and get paid, I rejected them because I didn't like the projects. And that's how a lot of people get paid in this space. Unfortunately, that's the reality of the space. You get paid pushing these shit coins and they don't tell you, and then you're pretty much the reason why the token goes up, and then they dump on you and I. And I've kind of realized that game. I started to realize that game last bull run, guys. I was looking at some influencers that I was like kind of questioning, and I'm just like, bro, this is really interesting with what they're doing. So, and that's the whole space, you know what I mean? I can't really go ahead and tell other people what's right or what's wrong. All I could go ahead and say is that from my personal point of view, I wouldn't be able to do that. And it doesn't make me better it doesn't make me any better than the person that would. Damn, you were up 80K on Shib, bro. 2021. Hey Taylor, you gotta tell me this, bro. Promise me that this time, if you come across 80K like that again from a Shib or any other token, promise you that you will take profits, bro. Because I'm telling that myself too, bro. Like, if I would have not been as greedy with Pepe 2.0 and I would have taken my 30K and I would have called it a day and I would have just sat back and realized and analyzed that I now have 30K in my hand in a day, which is a really good trade, man. Think about it, 30K in one day. Some people work literally a whole entire year, 9 to 5, 40 plus hours a week to barely make 30K, 40K, 50K. Imagine just making that in a day. I think the problem sometimes that we have in this crypto whole entire world is that we don't really realize it. Like, we got so used to like quick, easy money that we kind of don't realize like the money that we have. And that's kind of like what the market wants you to do, you know what I mean? They want to present you with the quick, easy money, and then they want to go ahead and take that from you. And that's the reason why I'm saying that we all need to go ahead and focus more on the psychological part of trading, our emotions, understand when to take profits, understand when to cut losses, and then just go ahead and call it a day. We don't need a trade every day. We don't. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are making millions every day, longing the bottoms, shorting the tops. There's money to be made. Remember, if you lost 80,000, 30K like I did, that means someone else won that money from me, right? And that's what I'm trying to say overall. Yeah, next time, bro, I definitely will. 100%, man. I mean, 80K is not life-changing, right, bro? Let's be honest. Between you and I, we know 80K is not life-changing. But to be honest, I would be pretty satisfied if I had 80K right now in my hand, like chilling, like knowing that I had 80K stash. You know what I mean? It's like, as well with 30K, it's like I would have felt pretty like, oh shit, I have 30K stash. You know, it's not life-changing money. I'm not gonna go ahead and drive a Bugatti overnight. That's not gonna be the case. But I now have extra money in my pocket that whenever money presents itself again, an opportunity, maybe it's a business opportunity, maybe it's buying the dip on some of your coins. If you had that 30 to 80K or 100K that you could have taken up in profits, you could have probably bought more from whatever you wanted, right? And I think that's what I'm trying to say moving forward. We should go ahead and consider that. Tiller said I had like 2 bags of shit, might have been more. Yeah, my brother told me to sell and I didn't, but yeah, when we get up there in the gains, we have to sell. Forget the millions if we didn't make it in that play. Yeah, 100%, bro. I mean, I was the same, bro. I've lost a shitload of freaking money, and I also made a lot of money, but I mostly lost a lot of money due to the fact that I always believed in the communities. I always believed in like this BS. It's like, dude, now I understand why the market is the way it is, because traders that are trading this market constantly are making money based on the emotions that you and I are probably doing, right? And that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, 80K is not life-changing money, man. But I think we're psychologically, we've been kind of psyoped if you really think about it. Like, what have we been hearing about, like, the Shibas and the Pepes? We've been hearing in articles like, this guy became a multi-millionaire for holding Shiba or Shiba, whatever you want to call it. You know, this guy became the Dogecoin millionaire. Bro, the Dogecoin millionaire is no longer even a millionaire off of Dogecoin. He's probably a millionaire based off like the endorsement deals that he got on YouTube and like all the publicity that he got off of YouTube. But he did not become a Doge. He's no longer a Dogecoin millionaire anymore, right? Even Graham Stephan told him, I think he was up over $1 million, never took profits, actually lost about like, I think more than 60% of it. And that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think we need to hit it big. I think the goal is to go ahead and constantly make money. Imagine if we're making 30 to 80 grand each trade, and we come out with, let's say, 5 trades like that. We're able to go ahead and really, let's say realistically we could do a 60K play. Let's say we could go ahead and do that. Let's just say we could do that 5 times, right? That's about $300,000. Wouldn't you be okay with making an extra $300,000 a year or in a month? I think the like the whole entire psyops with TikTok, you know, social media and all this, thinking that like a million is like $1, which it really isn't. $1 million's not life-changing money either, if you really think about it, because of inflation and all this BS. But I think that the way that like they have been psyops, they've been doing psyops on all of us, that we think, especially us the traders, that we think that like $1 million or 60K or 30K is not a lot of money. It's like it's not a lot of money, but it's a decent amount of money that if you lived in a, you know, decent country where expenses weren't too high, you know, 30 to 80 or 60K or 100K or 300K could definitely go ahead and last you a couple months. Tillery says, yeah, I remember he was up 10 million. Who was up 10 million? Your brother was up 10 million? I think 4 million. That's crazy, man. The Dogecoin millionaire or your brother, bro? There's this other guy, there's this other subscriber too that tunes into the streams. His name is Moon Joker, and he was telling me about how his friend had about $1,000 into his meme coin. I can't remember what it was. I think it was probably SHIB. I don't know. And he turned $1,000 into $1 million, and he didn't take profits, man. And I think that's kind of the problem. It's not, I think it's a problem. It really is the problem. The problem is that we don't want to go ahead. We want to go ahead and make billions overnight. We've been psyoped into believing that millions overnight is very, very attainable. It's doable, it's possible, but more than likely it's probably not going to happen unless you're doing some sketchy ass shit. And then maybe I'd believe you, you know? The Deutsch killer guy. Yeah, that's insane, bro. That's insane. I mean, thinking back, bro, thinking back of all my losses, all my gains, I would have been up $1 million already. Honestly. Based on all the money that I've lost, like, I'm like probably a negative millionaire, bro. Like, honestly, thinking back, like, I for sure made $1 million in the last couple years, and I've never seen it in my life because I've lost like literally all that money, and it's all because of the psychology of trading, is what I'm telling you. And I'm sure a lot of you probably have become millionaires yourselves as well, but we've lost all that money. So I guess we're negative millionaires, right? They say so many negatives become a positive eventually, and I think that's the goal, guy. Bro, we're gonna make tuba millions plus. See, the goal is, guys, I think what I realized personally, and I'm sure a lot of you realize this too. I don't know, it just depends on the kind of personality that all of you have. I've noticed that it's a lot more fun making money together as a friend, as a team, as opposed to making money alone. Once you start making money alone, it's kind of boring in my opinion. It's like if you're making 50, 60K a month or a day and you're like, shit, dude, like this is kind of boring, you know? It's like, I wish my other friends were making this kind of money in order for me to enjoy it as well. Like, to me personally, that's what I like about this stream that we do, is that I think it's really like one of those kind of those groups where we support each other and we kind of like catch each other on like what we did good and what we did bad. And I could go ahead and say 100% that I've been a victim of not taking profits either on a lot of these coins, especially a lot of these shit coins. And that's kind of a lot. That's really the reason why I've taken and I've changed a lot of my content moving forward, right? Because I don't want to be that influencer that talks about the shit coin and then people invest into it thinking that it's going to go to $1, and it really doesn't. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, moving forward, I'm being very, very careful and cautious about the shit coins that we talk about. It doesn't mean I'm not going to be trading shit coins. 100% I still will. You know, the Degen in me will not ever leave, I think, in my opinion. But I think we just have to be a little bit more cautious of the way that we do it, right? Because I think that if we have that mentality of like trying to hit the $1 million in one run, we're more than likely going to lose a lot more money trying to obtain the 1 million in one run. Because realistically, from what I've heard from a lot of people that are multimillionaires, they always say that it's better to make money slowly but surely, right? And there's actually a whole bunch of millionaires that I'm sure a lot of you could go ahead and come across, and a lot of you will hear that a lot of them became millionaires over 20, 30 years of investing. You know, whether it's investing in real estate, whether it's investing in the stock market, it takes years, guys. But I think that in society that we live in today, with all the social media, you're seeing the next influencer driving a freaking, you know, a McLaren the next day and saying that he became a millionaire from doing this, from trading this. It's like, bro, like, shut up. I do believe some of them, but like 99% of them are all scams, bro, honestly. So you have to be very, very careful of like who you really listen to and who you watch, because I think we've been like low-key been getting psyoped this whole entire time into believing a lot of this BS, you know, especially in the crypto world. But yeah, I mean, there's money to be made. I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at Shiba before I forget about what we're talking. I really do encourage all of you to go ahead and comment down below, right? Because if you don't comment down below, I'm just sitting here literally going in circles, kind of like a dog chasing his tail, saying the same thing over and over again and trying to figure out what to really say. Because you know, when it comes to these live streams, it's really fun when people interact. Like when you're commenting down below, whether you agree with me or you don't, I want to go ahead and hear your opinion. Your opinion matters to me, right? Your opinion matters to me, whether it's a positive opinion, whether it's a negative. We welcome all shapes of the world to go ahead and comment down below. So look at this. This is what I'm talking about, guys, and this is exactly the reason and the problem with the crypto community. From $1,000 to $1 million, how Shiba Inu made people millionaires. This is what's a problem with our community of Degen crypto investors. Articles like this. Articles like this, guys, is a problem that we're facing with the crypto world. Articles like this is the massive problem. We're going to go ahead and read this real quick. Not that we even have to really understand the narrative behind it, but we're just going to go ahead and do it for fun, right? It says, from $1,000 to $1 million, how Shiba Inu made people millionaires. Wow. Shiba Inu is arguably the only cryptocurrency in recent times to have made investors millionaires in less than a year. A simple $1,000 investment, yeah, simple $1,000. You know, believe it or not, $1,000, it's really hard to come across for a lot of people. If we go ahead and see the average, I saw this article a while ago, and they said like the average American that has in their savings is usually less than $1,000. It says right here that the American average household is $41,000 in savings, according to, that's BS. That was back in 2019 though. I wonder what it is in the 2020, 2023, 2024. This is interesting right here, right? I don't know what this BS article is, but I'm just seeing this as savings by age, right? And it tells you right here the typical person that has in their savings account. And some of them, it says that most of them have less than $4,000 to $5,000 in their savings account, right? But I saw this article a while back that said that most people have less than $1,000 in their savings account. So realistically, $1,000 is a lot of people. It's a lot of money for a lot of people, especially with the inflation that's going on, right? So keep that in mind. But it says right here, this article, you know, a simple $1,000, which is really not so simple to a lot of people, trust me. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the stock market have never generated this many returns since 2020, while Shiba ruled the roost of investors who took an early entry in 2020 and early 2021 got to taste the honey that Shiba Inu offered. And in reality, too, as well, I'm pretty sure that most of these people that did generate $1,000 into a couple million probably lost it all later on into the market. Realistically, I could almost guarantee you that most of them, probably 90% of them that made the $1,000 into $1 million into Shiba Inu probably lost all of it. And that was because they probably thought they were freaking smart and they ended up losing all the money back into the market. So realistically, they're probably no longer millionaires. It tells you this person right here, middle-aged truck driver in U.S. invested $650 in SHIB in 2020, and we went with a live as usual. Little did the truck driver know that his life would change forever. Later, Shiba Inu deleted 5 zeros in 10 months, making the investor earn $1.7 million in May 2021. His employer announced that the driver resigned from his job after becoming a millionaire. A 35-year-old blue-collar manager at a warehouse invested $8,000 into SHIB in 2020. To his surprise, the token spiked 70,000% post-investment, bringing him a profit of $1 million. The manager with 2 children cashed out $500,000 first in May 2021 and kept the rest of the tokens. He later sold the rest of the SHIB for over $1 million in October the same year. Really smart investor right here, man. He actually took, about half of the profits. He invested $8,000. He took about $500,000 out, and then he left the rest remaining, and then he still pulled out $1 million. So he made $1.5 million, which is a really good trade right there. Another one right here, 2 brothers from New York who lost their jobs during the COVID-19 lockdowns in 2020 combined their $7,900 in SHIB. The brother duo cashed out $9 million in May 2021 as their investment spiked 120,000% in 6 months. The 2 now live comfortable lives without the need for a paycheck to meet their needs. It's kind of wild, right? Pretty wild. It's wild how articles like this is a problem with crypto. Articles like this. I like the rags to riches stories, but when someone who's in a really bad place in life, because I've been there, we're all hoping for that. We're all really hoping to go ahead and get out of that situation, right? And this is the reason why we get emotionally involved into a lot of these community tokens, because we read stories like this where it's $1,000 to $1 million. Life-changing money, just had to hold on for 10 months, and when you're in a hard place in life, stories like this motivate you, right? Stories like this get you going and tell you that it's possible to make it yourself. But also the problem is that if you're chasing the next Shiba Inu turning $1,000 into $1 million, realistically, the reality of the truth is that most of us will not be able to hit that $1,000 to $1 million. That's the reality of life, and it's just I'm sure there's a lot of people that probably win the lottery, but realistically, let's be honest, let's be truthful. Probably most of us are not going to go ahead and hit it, and that's the reality of the truth. Does it mean that we can't turn $1,000 into $1 million? No. I'm saying that I really doubt, in my opinion, that you could turn $1,000 into $1 million investing in random shitcoins. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you could become a millionaire from crypto. It's very, very easy. That's very, very attainable. I mean, Tillery said he made over $80,000 in SHIB. You know, I made some crazy trades like that too. I made over 30 grand on Pepe too when I was longing the market. I could have made over 100K that whole entire week if I would have just played the market right and not been so emotional into believing that I was going to become a millionaire overnight. And that's what I'm trying to say, right? It's very, very doable, but I think we just have to come up with a better strategy instead of holding and praying that a token will go ahead and do its thing. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Tillery says, yeah, I remember the two brothers, man. That's crazy. I bought in back in 2021. Just the guy who made million from $250 when Pepe first hit. Yeah, man. See, the thing is, and I believe in these stories, bro. It's not that I don't, right? It's not that I don't believe the 1,000 to a million, right? I believe it 100%. The only thing that I don't believe is that most people that are getting new into the space that don't understand how to navigate and buy tokens such as Star Wars. I'm sure people that bought Star Wars right here, bro, became millionaires. What was his all-time? Was about 14. It says right here 14 zeros. It's at 12 zeros right now. I think it's like a 20x, but I'm sure a lot of people became millionaires from a lot of these shitcoins. I'm sure a lot of millionaires came out of this token, Harry Potter Obama. I'm sure a lot of them became millionaires off of this token, right? As well. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the chances of hitting it big on one is really, 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 really rare. And that's the reason why I've been saying that if you have $1,000, in my opinion, I think it's worth spreading your money out, putting $100 here, $100 there, and now you have 10 chances of hitting it really, really big off of $1,000 with 10 different projects, as opposed to going all in one project. And like let's say, for example, like what happens if I went all in on Pepe 2.0 and I put all my life savings into Pepe 2.0 and Pepe 2.0 doesn't do what we believe it's going to do? What's going to happen then? I just lost everything. You know what I mean? Just the guy who made $1 million from 250 from Pepe, then I was up 3,000 MLC. Yep, they will get wrecked 100%. Yeah, man, $3,000 on MLC was pretty good. I think MLC is still gonna go ahead and run up, in my opinion. I hope so. But I'm sure a lot of millionaires came out on a lot of these tokens, right? But the reality of the truth is, and this is the reason why I'm creating these free courses for people to go ahead and join, is that the reality of the truth is that most people that are not tech savvy like you and I are not going to go ahead and possibly hit the $1 million stories like they're claiming people will go ahead and do. Dude, in order to go ahead and trade Shiba back in the day, you had to go ahead and use a DEX. You guys had to go ahead and enter Uniswap and Uniswap and all those. And I've noticed that a lot of you that even watch my content don't know how to use a decentralized exchange at all, which is not a bad thing, because realistically it's not easy to navigate in the world of crypto. It's freaking hard, bro. And I've been in the space for a while. I've been in the space since 2017. I witnessed more scams than anything. I've got into I remember when BitConnect was a thing. I'm sure a lot of you remember that scandal if you were in that space or you heard about it. And crypto has not been easy whatsoever. Crypto till this day, it's really, really difficult, really, really boring, really, really hard, and it's not user friendly. It's very, very difficult to go ahead and use, right? Even the exchanges are very difficult to use. Even me right now that I've been trading on MEXC, I didn't know how to access a freaking spot trading section, man. It took me a while to go ahead and figure it out. Because realistically, a lot of these things are very, very confusing to go ahead and navigate if you don't understand and you don't use them every day. You know what I mean? When I'm trading MEXC, I'm only trading on futures. I'm not trading spot, and if I am trading spot, it's on my phone. You know what I mean? So even me, that I'm in this market literally navigating it in and out every day, it's difficult for me personally. I think it's very, very difficult. I think the crypto space is very difficult to navigate towards. So imagine the people that are coming in new into the space trying to figure out crypto. They would rather just go ahead and buy on Coinbase or crypto.com. And in reality of the truth, most of the people that do access those platforms are not going to be able to access the hidden gems, allowing them to turn $1,000 into $1 million. And that's what I'm trying to say, right? And that's what I'm trying to say. Now, in order to go ahead and make it big when it comes to these shitcoins, is you have to understand and analyze the market. Right now, I'm analyzing the market. I'm looking at how things move, and this is what you have to sometimes do, right? You don't have to be involved in every trade. You don't have to be involved in every community. You don't need to hold and buy every token that you see, right? You just need to go ahead and hold on to tokens that you truly believe. One token that I'm currently watching right now that I'm low-key pretty bullish, and I've traded this, and I've been eyeing this token since it launched. And look at this. And I'm telling you, a lot of these tokens dumped like this, and then they ended up pumping back up again, like this one. This one pumped from over here, MCRT, which is a pretty good token as well, ended up pumping another 10x after it dumped from this bottom, right? And I've traded a lot of tokens like this, and this is the reason why, for me personally, the way Pepe 2.0 has ended doesn't really scare me, because I know that there's this trend that goes up like this. It usually pumps another 10 to 20x, and you can either break even or make some profits depending on where you bought and how hyped the community is, right? And one of the tokens that I'm looking at right now is called Magic Craft. This is like a play to earn token that I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some money. You know what I mean? I think it could probably dump a little bit more, but even throwing in $100 or $50, I think this could be definitely a play for the next bull run. You know what I mean? I mean, the game's already active. You can go ahead and play this game and download it and actually go ahead and do things with the whole entire project. You know, I think that's pretty cool. I don't think enough people are talking about it, but that's what you want to go ahead and do. When it comes to these tokens, you want to get in when no one's talking about it. You want to get into the tokens that people don't believe. You want to get into the tokens that people think they're dead. You want to get into the tokens that people don't talk about, so that when they do begin to talk about, you go ahead and start making money off of that. Tillery says, yeah, lots of people don't know about trading on wallets. It's a lot to learn. You have to take notes every day to understand crypto and what goes on with it. 100%, bro. Like, for example, with me, right? With MetaMask, I took a break from trading for like probably a couple months, and I got back into trading again, like onto the decentralized finance kind of space, right? DeFi space. And it took me a cool minute to really remember everything, because I forgot. And if I think this space is pretty hard, and I'm in this space like literally every day, like I literally breathe, eat crypto, trust me, it's going to be hard for Bob, who just works a typical job, probably at Target or at a corporate company, and he's going to have difficulty navigating this space, because it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. You know the difficulty I had to go ahead and sell an NFT that I bought like back a couple months ago? I bought this Trump NFT that I made decent money on. I bought 2 of them, and when I was selling them, because it was wrapped Polygon or something like that, or wrapped ETH, dude, it took me over 5 hours to learn how to sell this damn NFT. And I looked for videos on YouTube, and there was no videos to be found. No videos to be found. And I was like, damn, dude, like, this is freaking hard. I can't imagine people actually doing this themselves without any video out there to go ahead and learn how to go ahead and do this. And it took me over 5 hours to figure out how to bridge Polygon onto ETH, or bridge ETH into Polygon, or some shit like that, man. And it was freaking hard. Tillery says, Dork had a 40% pump yesterday. Yeah, dude, I saw that. I almost wanted to FOMO in, low key. I almost wanted to FOMO in, and I was like, oh, snap, 40% pump. But look, it was at like 1.something million market cap, and now it dumped. I think, in my opinion, I could be wrong, Dork Lord is dead. And the problem is that we're investing, we're jumping into tokens, speculating that it's going to go up, and because a damn person, think about this, because a person changed their profile picture, the token is no longer hyped. Can you believe that? I'm not even making this shit up. It's ridiculous, bro. Tillery says, yeah, remember the bridge. It'd be hard, man. It's freaking hard, bro. Like, even me right now, I'm trying to learn how to go ahead and do staking right now. Like, I'm trying to learn how to use this platform right here. If any of you know how to use it, comment down below, because I've been looking for videos everywhere and it doesn't tell me how to use this platform. It doesn't tell me, bro. Like, I've been trying to learn how to do this and I don't know how to do this whatsoever. And that's the reality of the truth when it comes to crypto. Like, the people that are making money, they're not making videos on how to do it. They're really not. And they're keeping everything behind closed doors, like through the community. They're doing it through their paid community. They're doing it through an exclusive group of people, not telling the public on how to do it. Because if you tell the public how to do it, they're going to go ahead and eat up all of this. And this is the reason why I'm also starting the private community. Because honestly, those are the people that win. Is when they have these private communities, they learn from one another, they go ahead and help each other out, and they make money together. And it's really in the closed doors. Like, in the public, that's really when they're selling their tokens, they're shilling you to go ahead and be liquidity grabs. But like this platform right here, I'm trying to figure out how I could go ahead and get 1,000% on this, dude. Like, how do I go ahead and do this and deposit base plus ETH? I think I just get both of them. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. And I've been in this space for such a long time. Like, I was trying to figure out how to get these tokens right here. It says, to get the LP tokens by supplying, go ahead and check out armorybase.farm. And I go ahead and check it out. And I'm just like, dude, what am I looking at? I have no idea what I'm looking at. What is this? And I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So, like, if any of you know how to go ahead and do this and how to bridge it together, because I'm willing to put money in this, but if I do it wrong, and this is the bad thing, right? If you do it wrong, your money's gone. Like, if you're putting in $10,000 and you accidentally bridge it incorrectly, or you swap it for the wrong token and you do something wrong, your money's gone, bro. like there's no like calling no customer service and asking them, hey, yeah, so can you go ahead and reverse this transaction because I accidentally put in the wrong address. You can't do that, man. You can't just go ahead and do that. And I'm trying to figure out how to use this. And trust me, I've looked into YouTube videos. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. And I see 0 YouTube videos on how to do this. Why? Because the people that are making money off of it, they're not going to go ahead and show you how to do this, bro. They're not. In reality, they're not going to go ahead and show you how to do this. And if they are, they're showing you behind closed doors in their private community. They're not going to go ahead and show you publicly how to do this. Imagine getting a 1% return every day. That's about what, 10,000 APY, which is actually pretty well. And I'm willing to go ahead and throw money into this if I knew how to do it. And I don't know how to do it. And I've been looking everywhere how to do it. And I can't figure out how to do it. And that's the thing. You have to go ahead and really do trial and error. And once you do go ahead and find the solution to the problem and you start making big money, you know, yield farming, staking, or whatever the case is, you're not going to go ahead and be telling everybody, unfortunately. The thing is that with a lot of these platforms, you make more money with the less people that know. The more people that know about this, the less money you make. And that's kind of the reason why, obviously, it makes sense why people are not sharing how to go ahead and do any of this. Because imagine getting a 306% return right now during this bear market and obtaining this kind of percent every day. Obviously, I know how to do these. These are pretty simple. But I don't know how to do these. And that's what I'm trying to learn how to do this. I'm thinking I'm almost getting there. I think I'm going to figure this out very soon. But I don't know. I'm going to tell you that. I don't know how to do this. And I wish I did, because we would definitely be making some decent money using this. Well, obviously, the way it works is by not telling people how to do it. So it's quite interesting. It's a quite interesting thing in a way that all of this really works. And that's why you want to go ahead and get in before people find out. And that's why you want to go ahead and get into these tokens before everybody and their mom's talking about it. And that's the way money is made in a lot of these tokens. And the reason why, I barely even talked about SHIB. And that's why I believe SHIB is going to be that one thing. Everybody knows what SHIB is. Everybody understands what SHIB is. And I think, in my opinion, it might be worth having thrown some money into SHIB, because I think it could definitely go ahead and make some moves. But yeah, go ahead and comment down below any other questions you have. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream in about a few minutes. I hope all of you are having a wonderful weekend today. I'm very, very excited for this coming up week. See what we could go ahead and be expecting moving forward. And a lot of big changes are coming up to the channel. And I will be creating those courses because I do believe a lot of trading opportunities will be coming as well. So definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. 9,100 in sign-up bonuses. Don't worry about the event ending. I did just contact the team, so hopefully they can go ahead and work that out very, very soon. And yeah, go ahead and reach out to me on Twitter, altcoin John. Message me, reach out to me, ask me questions. And yeah, a lot of big things are coming to the channel. I'm very, very excited for the month of October, usually the month that meme coin season begins. And this is the reason why I've been pushing and pressing a lot of these things, because the mentality, the right mentality is what we need in order to make this money. I'm just with you guys. Think about it. I'm in this with you as well. You make money, I make money, I make money, you make money. We all make money. And that's the reality of the truth of how the world should be. But unfortunately, it isn't. And this is the reason why having a community is the move. And talking about community, I'm going to go ahead and post my Discord link down below. It's free to go ahead and access. And that's where I'm going to be providing a lot of courses of how to go ahead and leverage trade, how to go ahead and set up an account such as what we've been talking about today, and how you and I could go ahead and take advantage of this market moving forward. And the only way we could really go ahead and do this is as a team, guys. All right, so go ahead and remember, we have to go ahead and do this as a team. It's about how we could go ahead and provide value to one another as a team, right? If I knew how to go ahead and do this staking platform, and you were on my Discord, trust me, I'll tell you guys. I'll be like, hey guys, look, just found a new way to make money. Enter at your own risk, but I think this is what I'm getting. That's what I would be doing if I knew how to use a lot of these platforms. And that's why I'm learning. And that's why I'm telling you that if you join my Discord and we help each other as a team, we go in with the mentality of like, you know what, let me go ahead and try to find this out. Let me go ahead and figure this out. Let me go ahead and look for a new play. And you see opportunity in something, go ahead and share it with the community, because that's how we all make money together. And it's all about making money as a team, like I'm saying. But anyways, join that Discord down below, like I mentioned. I'm going to go ahead and be ending this stream very, very soon. Go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe. If you are brand new to the channel, go ahead and comment down below. And most importantly, go ahead and comment down below if you have any other additional questions before I do end the stream. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's coming up. I'm excited for the market. I'm excited for what we could be expecting moving forward. I'm really excited for the month of October, guys. And I hope all of you are as well. This is going to be a really great month. I'm declaring it in advance. Like, for example, I used to do Shiba swap, right? I used to go on Shiba swap. I'm not even sure if this is the real authentic. Is this the real SHIB website? Okay, it is. Looks like it is. And I remember when I used to stake SHIB. You have a blessed day as well, Tillery. Hope I catch you on tomorrow's stream, bro. And I know you could go ahead and stake SHIB, you know, Wolf and all this. Big pumps are coming, yes, 100%, bro. I'm very, very excited. Do you stake any of your SHIB, by the way, bro? Because I was thinking of like using this and like start actually staking SHIB, but like 4% is not that much, to be honest. Like 4% is not a lot. I'm on Shiba swap too. All right, bet. So what are you staking? Are you staking? Are you providing liquidity? What are you doing, bro? Give us the game, man. It's been a while since I've been in the Shiba community, guys. I was staking SHIB, and I was doing all of that a while back, about 2 years ago, and then I ended up selling. And as soon as I sold, of course, SHIB went up, and it went up. It went up. As soon as I sold SHIB, I ended up going up literally the day that I sold, and I was so freaking pissed. Yeah, stake and added liquidity. Nice. How much do you usually get good on liquidity when you provide liquidity? Do you get pretty good returns on that? I think it's dig. Yeah, digging. So when you dig, you provide liquidity. So you have to provide both tokens, whether it's like a SHIB or an ETH, usually the case, and you provide liquidity, so you get money when people buy and sell, which is actually pretty good to make money. Damn, dude, I'm freaking sore, bro. Anyways, I have to go ahead and run to the restroom, guys. I really can't hold it in right now, so I hope all of you have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Okay, I just got the response from Tillery. Shiba and Bone, you can stake both. If you stake them, you get a bonus in return. Is the bonus pretty good, bro? Hey, you have to tell me this, Tillery. I'm gonna reach out to you on Twitter, and I really want to know a little bit more about SHIB. Then you can woof your bones. Yeah, I definitely have to go ahead and catch up on my knowledge on SHIB, bro. So like, I'm gonna reach out to you and like, tell me like, who do you watch or stuff like that on YouTube, so you go ahead and catch up back on my SHIB game, dude. It's been a while. It's been over 2 years since I've ever covered or talked about SHIB, and I do want to go ahead and start talking about SHIB, but I don't want to say anything incorrectly. I know there's a lot of going with SHIB, you know, the metaverse and all that. And that's the thing with a lot of these projects, right? You really have to be involved 100% to understand a lot of these things. I used to be an investor of SHIB, and I used to do the Shiba swap. I used to provide liquidity. I used to do all of that, and I completely forgot how to do all of that. Then you could woof your bones. See, it's a process, man. And this is what I'm telling you. Not a lot of people are going to know how to do this. Like, I forgot how to do this, and I used to do all of this. Yeah, pretty complicated space, I'll tell you that. But I'm very, very excited and bullish for the coming month of October and overall for the market. I think it's going to be a lot of opportunities to trade, and all you have to do is just tie it up on our knowledge, guys. Like I said, as much as I'm like literally behind closed doors right now, learning as much as I can to go ahead and provide you as much knowledge as I can. So we're going to go ahead and see what we could go ahead and do moving forward. Over 60 million storage accepts SHIB, bullish. Yeah, that's pretty bullish. Have you ever used what is it called? What is a platform? Have you ever used damn, man. Oh, Satima Pro. Have you ever used Satima Pro? I think it's this one, right? Have you ever used Satima Pro? No, it's not that one. I can't find it. Anyways, guys, I gotta run to the restroom. I really do. I can't hold it anymore, but I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Tillery, for stopping by. Go ahead and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch all of you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.